So let's take a check on the two teams. First, Coventry City then, with Steve Ogrizovic in goal at 6'5", as I say, the biggest man on the field, and indeed one of the best. The back four with David Phillips slotting into right back because of that injury to Brian Burrows. The skipper, Brian Kilcline and Trevor Peake, such a formidable pair of centre-backs. And now into their midfield comes Mickey Ginn. Watch out in particular for the runs of Dave Bennett down the right-hand side, as I've said. And then up front, Cyril Regis, and the man who specialises in cup-tie goals, Keith Houchin. Spurs, meanwhile, Ray Clements in goal, just as he was 16 years ago here for Liverpool as a 22-year-old lad, his 5th Wembley FA Cup final. Chris Hughton got the vote for right-back over Gary Stevens. What a combination, too, with Richard Gough and Gary Mabbott. They've been magnificent at the back this season for Tottenham. And then that crowded Tottenham midfield, 5 of them. It began as an experiment back at Oxford in the winter, and it means, of course, that attacks come from all angles in support of the lone man up front, that 48-goal hero, Clive Allen. A quick vote from you now, Ron Atkinson.
Yes, I think the opening period's obviously going to be important to both sides. Spurs, I would think, will try and pop the ball about quickly and probably try and test Coventry a little bit, try and test whether Coventry's nerves are up to it. We saw in the semi-final, you know, Brian, they looked a little bit shaky early doors. And if I was David Pleat, I'd be talking about trying to test their nerve early.
Well, here they go. Spurs in an all-white strip. And a real business-like look about them as Waddle tried to get a breakthrough, but instead it's Houchin for Coventry City in the blue and white striped shirts and black shorts. Perfect day, a perfect pitch, and a perfect setting. Coventry, since they got through to the semi-finals, they've come with an unbeaten run of 7 games. Spurs have lost 3 of their last 4 for what it means. Maybe they just went down a gear or 2 having got through to Wembley. Certainly the spirit in the Coventry camp, underdogs or no, could hardly be higher. This is Ardiles, stopped by McGrath. And it'll be a throw for Tottenham. Be taken by Mitchell Thomas, who came with David Pleat from Luton Town. Hodge, Ardiles, Hughton. 5 months of this season out with injury, and he's only had some 10 first-team games. Here's Allen, and Alpha Waddle. Customary place down that right flank, and Pete getting in very quickly indeed to make the headed clearance for Coventry. Waddle. His first real touch, and he gets a free kick. The foul by Lloyd McGrath. First little testing moment then here for Coventry City. Hoddle will float the free kick in. Allen's making a move, and Gough was in there too. Clive Allen looking for something on the turn, and Coventry getting it away, but not very far. It's Waddle again. Good early pressure here from Tottenham. He's turned down. He's got the cross in. Clive Allen! An early strike for Tottenham. And Clive Allen takes the score to 49. A brilliant cross from Waddle. A lovely cross by Waddle. Curling in all the time, a glancing header, no chance for Ogrizovic. A tremendous strike for Tottenham. And they got off on the wrong foot. Spurs leading by a goal to nil. If you just joined us, scored after 2 minutes by Clive Allen. But here's Lloyd McGrath. Again, Mabbott getting some good, crisp early challenges in for Tottenham. Such a competitor. Ardiles, who's the real playmaker in this Tottenham side. Not on that occasion. And Mitchell Thomas has got to stretch those long legs. Not sure whether that's a free kick. Yes, I think it's a free kick. Greg Downs coming up from the back, but Kilcline still be the man they have to watch. Bennett's in there too, Regis, Houchin too. Pickering with it, deep one there. Spurs having a bit of trouble getting it away. Kilcline, you notice his head was in there again. Goff, Paul Allen. Oh, and Goff only putting it as far as Mickey Ginn. Played wide there now for Regis. Crossed in once more. A good header by Mabbott. Phillips' shot went wide. This will raise Coventry spirits a little bit. Downs trying to put a few things together. Regis. Downs with the left foot in again towards Houchin. A flick on by him. And a chance for Bennett. And it's 1-1. What an amazing start to a cup final that we always thought would overflow with good things. 2 goals in the first 8 minutes, 1 apiece. Dave Bennett, a loser here for Manchester City against Spurs. Gets a vital goal after that touch on by Houchin. Clements couldn't gather it. Bennett finished it off. And the score is 1-1. Rizovic. What's going on? Oh, what a mistake! And Hoddle. And Peake saved him from a great Wembley embarrassment, and it's not over yet. Clive Allen trying to turn it in, and it's into the side netting. What a disaster that could have been for Coventry City.
I think you've just seen 30 seconds of mad moments in sport, haven't you, Brian?
Which came close to being one of the great disasters in sport. What was a Grizovic thinking of? And then having got away with it there, they very nearly gave it away then. And I thought for a moment Clive Allen had managed to get into the back of the net. Coventry relieved to bring that away. To good effect now. Regis leading the charge. 4 up, 3 back for Tottenham. Mickey Ginn going through. And a great save by Clements. Saved in the end by Mabbott. My goodness, that was nearly a second one for Coventry. Clements furious with the defence. They were 4 up and 3 back. And Regis and Ginn combined superbly. It's a free kick. Foul by Pickering on Paul Allen. Last 5 minutes of the first half, 1-1 the score. Hoddle with the free kick. Goff is in there, Mabbott is in there! And Spurs are back in the lead. Well, it was an untidy goal, but it's one that's more than welcome for Tottenham. And Gary Mabbott, after Goff had made the first touch there, it comes off Mabbott and just crosses the line.
I wonder whether Oggy should have been coming out this far. He's come over a lot of players who can't really get to the ball, and he's left it an easy task to go in once they've made contact.
Phillips for Coventry. Kilcline.
I think it's fair to say, Brian, it's also been one of the best first halves I've seen in the cup final for a long, long time.
And that's the end of that first half. Indeed, it has. The game has flowed. There have been mistakes. There have been 3 goals, with Spurs leading by 2 goals to 1. Clive Allen after only 2 minutes. Dave Bennett for Coventry City after 8 minutes. And then, was it Gary Mabbott or was it Brian Kilcline who got the second one for Tottenham? Was it an own goal or was it down to Gary Mabbott? That's a question we will hope to solve for you during the half-time interval. Coventry 1, Tottenham 2. That David Pleat has been saying at half-time that he's pleased with the quality of the game, but Spurs have got to cut out that aerial ball that's causing them so many problems coming into their penalty area. So away we go at the start of the second half then. Coventry, remember, in the blue and white striped shirts. They now attack the goal to our left. Similarly, John Sillett of Coventry saying, apparently coming out after the half-time, that Coventry have been giving Spurs too much room through the midfield. Spurs leading 2-1. Off with a header. Downs for Coventry. Now Kilcline. Tottenham's throw. Hoddle first to show. McGrath was right with him, and now it's Mickey Ginn again for Coventry City. Gets the cross in. Oh, it was touched by Houchin. If he hadn't made that touch, McGrath was just behind him with what looked little more than a formality of slipping the ball in the net. A good break by Coventry. A splendid burst of pace by Mickey Ginn, and they get a throw with David Phillips. Houchin. Phillips. Hodge into the path of Hoddle. Swept wide here for Clive Allen. Waddle making a great break through the middle. Still with Clive Allen. Okay. Waddle. Oh, he checked downs beautifully there. He's got Houghton ahead of him and has found him with a perfect pass. Played inside for Clive Allen. Oh, a lovely drag back by Allen. And he was drawing that right foot back, looking for goal number 50 when Greg Downs just got in to deny him. Referee, in fact, had a word with Downs after that. But what a lovely piece of play by Clive Allen again. Goff. Clive Allen. Well, that's one of the shots of the season, that. And applause all around. With the free kick for Coventry. Regis getting up underneath this one, but it was a very good jump indeed by Richard Goff. And now Waddle. Peaks coming across, but the way back. Looks for a moment as though Allen might just get in there if the pass hadn't been hit properly.
I think as soon as Trevor Peake went onto that ball, he played it a little bit blindly, back to his keeper. Clive Allen was setting up straight away, looking for the situation.
Houchin. It remains a very, very good FA Cup final. And Houchin! What a magnificent goal! 2-2! Bennett made it! And Keith Houchin, the cup goal-scoring expert, has made it 2-2 with a fabulous goal.
Brian, he won't get a better goal than that. We're extolling the virtues early about Clive Allen's goal. That, if anything, is a better goal. Brilliant piece of build-up, fabulous ball whipped in from Bennett, and a brave and well-timed header.
Bennett. Regis down for Mickey Ginn. There's space for him, and he'll use it. He's found Regis. Finding Bennett. Bennett's cross comes over. McGrath is there. Looks as he's shoving Waddle in the back. Nothing given, and McGrath finds Downs. A long cross again. Mitchell Thomas just getting his head to it. Dave Bennett there for Coventry. Paul Allen after him. Bennett's crosses in again, and that time Goff and Mabbutt between them. It was Goff's boot that got it away, and Coventry get another corner. The smile stays on the face of Johnson, and he's enjoying it as much, I've no doubt, as you are. A quarter of an hour remaining. The score is 2-2. Hodge. Thomas. Hoddle. Lovely skills, getting in Mitchell Thomas. The flag was up though. Good jump again by Houchin, finding Regis. He'll take him on, and he's got the speed. But Houghton stuck to his job well. Then he lost out on it. Still with Regis. Goodness gracious me. They lost their legs a couple of 3 times there. And Waddle making his run. A beautiful run by Waddle, but Brizovic is there.
That's one of the incredible things about Waddle. He looks absolutely shattered, doesn't he? He's, at this late stage of the game, has still got the strength and pace to pick up speed like that.
Houchin. Ardiles running along the byline at the moment to try and get some feeling back into the legs. Lloyd McGrath for Coventry City. And Ozzy getting the sign from referee Midgley that he can come back on. So Spurs back to full strength. Regis with the header. Nabbott. Oh, he was taken out badly there by Kilcline. That was a bad challenge, the first really bad challenge of this cup final. And Kilcline will be lucky if he's not at least booked for that.
It's a little bit ironic. I think that's probably within, what, 5 yards away Kevin Moran got sent off from.
That's right. Nabbott at least is up. He was in full flight. And having a look at this again, Ron. Here's Nabbott in full flight. There's Kilcline. Yes.
Yeah, put that one down as a ponderous challenge.
Doesn't look like a name even being taken there. He's one of those referees, Neil Midgley, who, if he possibly can, likes to keep 22 players on the field. But it was a bad challenge, and Spurs quite rightly with a free kick, which Chris Waddle will take. Houchin getting it away. Regis there. Nice touch by Cyril Regis, and away he goes. He's got Ginn on one side, Bennett on the other. Here's Mickey Ginn taking on Houghton, but not beating Ardiles. It's the second time there in the space of a couple of minutes. Ardiles has got an important challenge deep in his own half. Downs finding Phillips. Driven from a long way out, but straight at Hodge. Hoddle playing it simply forward for Paul Allen. Just Clive Allen is up. Thomas. Clive Allen. Gone through 2 defenders. Gone through the challenge of Downs. Loses out to Pickering.
It's ironic, really, Brian. I think Kilcline's come off worst in that challenge. He looks to be having a lot of problems.
Thomas. It's Phillips. Thomas keeping it in again, but the whistle for 90 minutes goes. And we have 30 minutes of extra time, 15 minutes either way. Now, what awaits us in the 30 minutes that start now? Spurs then attacking the goal to our left. And Gary Stevens is on as a substitute. I can only think that it must be Ozzy Ardiles who's off. Yes, Ozzy is gone, and Spurs have brought their substitute, Gary Stevens, on. Yes. Lloyd McGrath. Here come Coventry again. Pickering waiting in the middle. And another own goal! That time by Mabbott. 2 own goals in the game, and Coventry get back into the lead.
Brian, it's incredible. This lad's spent all afternoon tracking Glenn Hoddle. On one of the few occasions he gets himself forward, his ball into the box has created an own goal.
And look at Ginn again. Well, we question whether he would last the pace, but he seems to be getting stronger the longer the game goes on.
Brian, they've had some good players today, Coventry, but for me, he's been their man of the match. He's been up and down, he's carried the fight. Well, he's got outstanding pace, but he's not been afraid to use it.
So that was Mickey Ginn, but here's Dave Bennett finding Nick Pickering. Houchen. Bennett. Oh, gone past Mitchell Thomas. Dave Bennett could make it safe here. No, he can't. Lloyd McGrath might. No, he can't. And away comes Waddle. The Spurs now look to save themselves. Trying to run Graham Rodger. But Rodger, the youngster, has got the fresher legs. Well, the first 15 minutes are now up. And there goes the whistle. So 15 minutes between Coventry and a momentous victory. But you still get the feeling, Ron, that there could be more goals in this one. There's a lot to go yet. Stevens again. Pushing Paul Allen forward. There are a lot of white shirts in there for Tottenham. And it was a Coventry head that just got it away to Dave Bennett. And here goes Bennett. And now Regis. Thomas takes it off him. Abbott will want to plant it forward again. Flag is up for an offside against Nico Klaassen. And Coventry now a little over a minute away from their first ever FA Cup final victory. The final whistle, they've done it. The scenes of joy that we saw at Hillsborough in the semi-final on the Coventry bench are repeated here at Wembley. Underdogs they were, winners they are, thanks to that Gary Mabbutt's own goal in extra time. As Brian Kilcline gets the cup from Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Kent. It's taken 104 years to do it, but it's been worth the wait.